It is August 9th at 2 o'clock. And my power has gone off twice now and went back on. First time it went off, I lost internet. And the first time it went off, there was an explosion. Not a huge explosion, but there was an explosion. I'm sitting here working on my next video, and I'm being shadow banned, so I'm not able to collect any donations from GoFundMe, which is, they take 33%, or YouCaring, which that's another, seemed like a shadow ban there. I couldn't get any traction. Not one person donated to me on GoFundMe, YouCaring, or Patreon. In fact, I never had one visitor. So I'm definitely being shadow banned, and the reason is because I've uncovered the Mormon Mafia here in Illinois that is in business with the Chicago mob, and have been since 1959, when the chairman of Continental Bank, David M. Kennedy, began laundering heroin with the Vatican Bank for George Herbert Walker Bush. The Mormon Mafia was trying to take over the Howard Hughes empire at that point, and the Mormon Mafia then was involved allegedly by E. Howard Hunt with the JFK assassination and the Watergate break-in. As far as I know, I believe the man right there with Trump was the man that hired the backdoor burglar that left the door open for the burglars to get in. He was top recruiter at BYU. His name is Dallin H. Oaks. He has targeted me for the last 40 years through his lackey son-in-law, Jack Ward, who is currently a mission president in California. So anyway, there's something weird going on here in Rockford. My power was shut off. There was an explosion like about a block away, and I know that the neighborhood is shut off because the lights across the street, there should be a light on right there in the basement of the building that the local cartel just stole from me. So I've been targeted, like I say, for 40 years. The person targeting me is Dallin Oaks, who was in business with the Chicago cocaine machine through the CIA. And Dallin Oaks was a top CIA recruiter when he was the president of Brigham Young University from 1971 to 1980. He was fired in 1980 when he criticized Ezra Taft Benson for trying to teach the most important message of the Mormon religion, which is to stop the secret combinations from taking over the world. Dallin Oaks recruited more CIA and FBI than any other college in the country. So I'm not sure what's going on with my internet or my power here, but both are off. I've got battery on my laptop for a while. So I'm going to be signing out. If you can help me out with the donation, send to John Bystrom, Bystrom, P.O. Box 1951, Rockford, Illinois, 611110. Again, send to John Bystrom, P.O. Box 1951, Rockford, Illinois, 61110. However many ones that is. All right, thanks. You can send that anonymous too. You can send checks, and you can send anonymous by money order. I need help because these guys, they're cocaine traffickers and in bed with the local city of Rockford. That their campaign manager owned the largest crack house in Rockford for 38 years. He died in 2014. He got his mortgage through Dallin Oaks' son-in-law, Jack Ward, who was the largest shareholder of Amcor Bank when they went belly up. in 2010. Amcor had a contract with Systematics, which is the money laundering tool for the CIA. Bylaws written by Hillary Clinton and Vince Foster. They are the ones that financed Walmart in 1969. Jackson Stevens is the owner of Systematics, who was also an NSA honcho. Just like Dallin Oaks, these guys are the top of their class as the top spies in this country that have been moving the drugs to fund terrorism all over the world. All right, signing out. Please send donations. John Bystrom, 1951 P.O. Box, Rockford, Illinois, 61110. Well, here's part 2 to the video. It looks like I don't know what they got going on down there, but I did hear an explosion, not a real loud explosion, but like a crack, like a transformer explosion. So anyway, that looks like that's what's going on over there. Commonwealth Edison is there fixing it. Hopefully we'll get our power back on. In the meantime, there's Cheeto. Coming from Rockford, Illinois, August 9th, 2018. Fost Hotel. It's where the bagman got caught for Otto Kerner, who went to jail. One of the first governors of Illinois who went to jail. His bagman was the manager of the Fost Hotel. Would go pick up his money at the Arlington racetrack, his winnings. Otto Kerner was the one that investigated the Chicago riots in 1968, called the Kerner Commission. They put him in jail a couple of years later, and the judge that worked on the case became U.S. Supreme Court John Paul Stevens. The guy that uncovered it was a shirt tail friend of mine named Sherman Skolnick, who was an investigator in Chicago to clean up the courts. He's the one that uncovered all the corruption going on and was the one that brought Otto Kerner down. People believe that 2008 he was murdered by the CIA because he would have brought Obama down. He had all the dirt on Obama too. And up that year in 1975 for U.S. Supreme Court was John Paul Stevens, who became U.S. Supreme Court, but his competition under Gerald Ford was the father-in-law, the guy that owns my house. Dallin H. Oaks, next in line for the overseership of the Mormon Church. The guy was a Chicago State's attorney in Chicago in the 1960s when his University of Chicago partner was laundering cocaine with the Vatican Bank for the CIA under Operation Gladio. So this is how it hits home for me. And watch my other videos for what else they've done. All right, signing out.